It's hard work to be silly. It's not an easy task.
Remember?
Silly walks especially help making the world just a little bit better every day. If it weren't for silly walks, the army wouldn't exist. Attention! Neither would fashion. So you see, thanks to silly walks, we have all those wonderfully silly things to waste our money. So we, the Ministry of Silly Walks, we estimate that by 2020, more money will be spent on silly walks than on useless things like healthcare, education, protection of the environment. So our friend here, Brewster, he brought the science of silly walks to a whole new level. His walk will be encouraging people to care for nature while getting rid of nature. On top of all that, his walk will be illustrating to people the beauty of an entire valley while demolishing that valley at the same time. Presenting this award to Brewster for the silliest walk of the century that Jasper's ever seen. If you have your own silly walk that you want to propose, bring to the park. Parks Canada will be more than happy to help you develop it.
First of all, because of International Monty Python Day and the skit, The Silly Walk, there was a fantastically creative woman, Marianne Guerra, who came up with the idea of doing a silly walk in celebration of Monty Python Day and also in protest of the Brewster Skywalk proposal by Brewster. The event plan was to have the members of the community who are against the proposal of Brewster Skywalk to silly walk into an award ceremony where we presented B. Rooster with the Silliest Walk of the Century award. So I give kudos to all the people who did show up and who are willing to sacrifice their own personal integrity for the integrity of our national parks. Well, there was a few students who were involved they actually did an action research project where they researched the whole Brewster project proposal from scratch, where they interviewed the Brewster representatives, they interviewed members of the Jasper Environmental Association, they interviewed people who do environmental assessments for Parks Canada, and amongst others, and they did their own research and they came up with their own conclusions, and the ones who were opposed to the idea of sacrificing the integrity of our national park showed up for our walk, our silly walk today. And I'd like to suggest that there's no teenager on the face of this planet that's willing to look silly for something that they don't believe in. Living in a national park, we need to consider the ecological integrity of our wild spaces before we consider the economic benefits and interests. The proposal that Brewster has put forward is silly.